Another game, another start for Carson Wentz, and he has not had the easiest go of it. Look, he's a backup quarterback, and he's 2-2 for the Minnesota Vikings. And quite frankly, the fan base just wants him to go away. And even though he's playing at a subpar level, he has the Vikings at 2-2. And when you have a backup quarterback, you just want them to keep the ship afloat. And he's done just that. And now he goes into Los Angeles to play the Chargers. And he has a chance to really right the ship and get them back on the right foot before J.J. McCarthy likely takes over against the Detroit Lions in Week 9. But in order to get there, he's got to play well. And my top pick on Underdog Fantasy this week is going to be Carson Wentz over 223.5 passing yards. Now, in the first start that he had this year, he only had 178, but he didn't play the entire fourth quarter because the Vikings won 48-10. He didn't, because he didn't have the opportunity to complete the game, which if you were to kind of look at what his totals would have projected out to be, if he would have played the fourth quarter in a normal circumstance, he would have gotten about 240 yards and easily surpassed that 223.5. Now, he's already had 2 games of over 300 yards, and I expect that to continue against the Chargers, who are beat up both in the secondary and up front. And it's going to be a challenge for them to get past this offensive line. And let's just be real. The Vikings offensive line could be without Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill, which means a lot of shorter concepts. And Kevin O'Connell is just a pass-happy kind of guy. So expect Wentz to go over. The other one that I'm looking at is Keenan Allen under 5.5 receptions. Now, he's just not the same guy that he was 2 years ago when he had over 200 yards and a couple touchdowns against the Vikings in a huge win. I think that Allen is going to have trouble against these quick corners who are going to be able to utilize the fact that Allen does not have the same athleticism anymore and be able to jump some of those routes, get those PBUs. And I think Herbert's going to prioritize other players like Ladd McConkey and Quentin Johnson in more of those intermediate ranges. And Allen is just going to see a little bit of a drop. I expect about a 3 or 4 catch game for him because of those factors. And the Vikings pass defense is still really good despite the issues that they had against Philadelphia Eagles. And a lot of those issues stem from their elite offensive line, something they will not see against the Chargers with their bevy of injuries. Remember, if you want to play with me, all you got to do is go to Underdog Fantasy, use the promo code ATOZ, and on your first $5 play, you'll get $100 in bonus credits. It's that simple, and it's that much fun.